the center?
Yeah. Yep.
Underneath.
And then you've got another one down by your feet. And yep, perfect. You have two more sticking out of the headrest. Alright, excellent. So the next part is we'll slide our chairs up. If you want to grab that bar up there with your left hand, and down by your right's your seat handle. Pull it up, around and then towards the front, and your pedals are all the way in the back. Yep. All right, excellent. Next part is headset is there.
So you're got it. Okay, toe brace.
Yep. All right, excellent. Well, guys, welcome aboard. So we're sitting here at gate 15. What we're going to do is we'll push back, and then we're going to taxi to runway 4 right. We'll take off, come back around. We'll do a touch and go on probably 4 left, or excuse me, we'll take off on 4 right, do a touch and go on, or let me got that backwards there. We're going to take off on 4 left, we'll do a touch and go on 4 right, blast off again. We'll come back in maybe at night on maybe 15 right, something like that.
Okay.
All right. Excellent. Go ahead and get a feel for the yoke. It's probably going to be pretty different, or at least much heavier than the one you have at home.
Certainly.
And it's going to require a lot of just elbow grease to get the nose of the airplane to do what you want. So you don't want to be too shy with the pitch control, but just want to make sure it's on the smooth side. All right. And as far as the rudder pedals are concerned, they are ridiculously sensitive, so you just want to ease into whatever turn you might need to make there. Now, as far as the steering tiller is concerned, they're even more sensitive than the rudder pedals are, so just squeeze in the direction that you want. Once it's pointed there, bring it back to neutral, it'll stay going there. All right. Excellent. So I figure what we'll do is, well, we'll start going through the procedure here. First things first, well, we need power into the aircraft. I'm going to pop on your battery switch. All right, we don't have ground power, so go ahead and fire up the APU. All right, that's spinning up. All right, go ahead and, yep. So you want to pull them out and then towards the front. Perfect. All right, well, next part is we'll start going through the FMC here. So if you want to go to index, we'll go to pause. Oh, yep.
Position, how you call it?
Yep, that's all right. Luckily, we don't have to sit here and wait for the
IRS.
Yeah, so you want to just pop in KBOS.
It's a little slower when you don't have a keyboard in front of you.
Yeah, it really is. And the worst part is it's not a QWERTY keyboard either.
Right.
And then go bring it up to the reference airport. It's already in the scratch pad, so all you have to do is on the other side there. Right up here.
Got it. L2.
Yep. And just bring the coordinates into the scratch pad by hitting that and bringing it down into set IRS pause. Perfect. Okay, next part is we'll go to route. You can type in KBOS, or you can just, yep. And then you can bring that back into the scratch pad and bring it over there. That's right. Runway, we're going to go for 4 left on the takeoff.
L. Okay.
Yep. And we'll bring it into 4 right. Right. All right. Go ahead and activate. I'll execute it. Okay, we're going to go to performance. All right, we're 115,400 pounds without fuel.
0 fuel?
Yep, that's right. We'll do 2 tons for reserves. Cost index, well, whatever you like. All right, that's close to what we do anyway. Go ahead and pop in 3,000 feet for our final altitude. All right. I say, Dev, we're 5 degrees.
+5?
Yep.
Oops. There we go.
All right, and execute. All right, N1 limit. No, whatever you'd like. We're not trying to save anybody money today.
How long's 4 right?
7,000 feet, I believe.
So we'll derate 1.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, go to takeoff and put in flaps 5 and RCG's 23.5. Excellent. Okay, and then just kind of highlight your V speeds 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. All right, that should bring it up to the speed tape. Yep, there it is. And last thing I'm going to do is just plug the rings in around the airport. It's just some reference. All right, perfect. Okay, well, we'll translate some of that stuff up into our MCP here. Go and set your altimeter. We don't really have ATIS here, but I'm going to bring it down. This is ridiculously low pressure, but 29.53. All right, perfect. Now, as far as your MCP, I figure we'll put in the final approach course for 4 right, so 035 degrees. Plug that in there as well. All right, go ahead and arm your auto throttle. Okay, and let's see, we're going to do V2 plus 20, so 164 in the window there. And heading, well, we'll just do runway heading 035 degrees.
You want the flight directors on?
Yep, go right ahead. All right, altitude, we'll call it 2,500. All right, perfect.
Do we want VNAV arm?
Yeah, please. Nope. Maybe that didn't like that. All right, we'll keep that off for right now. Okay. But you can arm the auto throttle again. Perfect. All right, cool. And just gonna see if this wasn't cooperating with me earlier today. All right. So if you do need to change something, just let me know on the nav display. For whatever reason, one of the exactly. All right.
5.
Yep, perfect. All right, well, that all looks good. So the next part is well, we're going to push this bird back. So first things first, no smoking, fasten seatbelt signs on. Go ahead and get your window heat on as well. All right.
Probes.
And, yeah.
Go wait for pushback.
You want to wait for pushback for that. All right, logo on, wing on. All right, and we're just going to, well, first disengage your parking brake. Go and hit the ground call button. All right, and that should push us back here.
Packs off.
Yep, packs are off.
APU bleed's on.
APU bleed is on.
Fuel pumps on.
And go and pop on your fuel pumps. All right, center tanks as well. We'll start off with those. All right, I've got our anti-collision light. All right, next, go ahead and start, yeah, we're far enough away. So we're going to go ahead and start number 2 first. In to the left. Yep, very good.
25 N2?
Strangely enough, it lights off at 21.
Okay. Have you done Explain It All yet?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty sweet.
I've seen videos.
There's a free 737-800 called the Zebo mod. It's a mod for the default.
Nice.
So for $60 you can get a PMDG quality.
Well, it's better than 90.
800. Yeah.
And it probably runs a heck of a lot better than the
that one does. Dynamics are pretty sick.
All right, go ahead and hit the ground call button once again.
Stop the pushback.
Yep. And go ahead and pull your parking brake. All right. And everything looks stable there for number 2, so let's go ahead and start number 1. All righty.
Didn't stick.
Try it again. Yep, there you go.
Oh, it's cool. You got a butt kicker in here. I can feel it.
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be sweet later. All right. And start our cutouts.
Over to continuous.
Yep, you can go ahead and do that. All right, go and pressurize your electric hydraulic pumps.
There we go.
All right, generators on. All right, go and light up the probes as well. Yep, perfect. All right, I'm gonna bring our isolation valve to auto, APU bleed air off, and APU off. Yep, perfect. Okay. So we're pretty much ready to go. We'll just kind of run through the pre-taxi checklist here. Generators are on, probe heat is on, anti-ice is not required. Isolation valve is set to auto, and engine start switches are continuous. Recall, go and hit the recall button there.
Recall.
That one right there. The one just to the right of it. Yep.
Oh, never knew there was a button there.
Oh yeah. And nothing stays lit, so we're in good shape on that. Auto brake, go ahead and set that for ejected takeoff. All right, engine start levers are at idle. And flight controls, go ahead and give me a flight control check.
Do we hit the...
Normally that would be on there. Unfortunately, they didn't.
Got it.
I know the other simulators, they use ProSim, so it's a lot better, but for whatever reason, we've got Project Magenta. All right, that looks good, and ground equipment is clear. Go ahead and set your flaps for 5. Excellent. All right, I think we're good. And we'll go and cool off the backup as far as the air conditioning is concerned. Okay, so next part is we're going to find out where we are. It's a pretty quick trip over to 4 left. So we're right around, let's see, we're on this side of the fence. So we'll go out, and we'll basically just go straight across. We don't even have to do that. So we're really close. So.
Everybody buckled? I always ask that when we're driving. So.
Fair enough. All right, park and brake off. All right, and we'll taxi around to the right. Don't worry about other aircraft today. Luckily, you don't have to worry. They won't kill us.
Good. Okay.
All right, clear right.
So, like, the real deal, kind of 30 and get her up to 15, 20, and will she stay under idle?
Yeah, for the most part. I'd probably bring it back maybe a little bit here.
That's an FAA violation right there?
Yeah, there's a few of those. Okay. So we are on Alpha, and so we're taking off 4 left, and that's it right over there. Yep, so we'll go 40%.
Straight on Alpha?
Yep, pretty much. And we'll stop just short of the runway here, and we'll kind of run through the takeoff. All right. Now I'm just going to plug in 4 right, make that a little bit. All right. Very nice. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll climb out runway heading up to 2,500 feet, then we'll make left traffic. We'll get out to about 7 or 8 miles before we make a downwind to final turn. We'll get lined up. We'll do our touch and go on 4 right. Blast off again. Like I said, we'll come back in for runway 15 right, something like that. But yeah, we'll get lined up, 40%. Toga, off we go. All right. Lights on, engine starters, recall, flaps good. And transponder is on. Strobe's on. Clear ride. And it's back there.
Did I miss it?
Yeah. We just. That's all right. This thing turns on a dime.
Sharp.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give me a chance because I don't have the split
Oh yeah.
at home. There we go.
Yep. All right. And you can probably just transition over to using your rudder pedals now. Okay. Yep, go ahead and hold the brakes down. Bring it up to about 40%. Left hand on the yoke as well. Okay.
Stable.
Stable, correct. And go and hit the toga switch. Off we go. The wind should be right down the center line of the runway. Okay. Thrust is set. Speed is live. You can definitely feel how heavy we are, how long it's taken us to get up to that speed.
I derated us one too, so.
Yeah. 80 knots.
80 knots. Check.
100. Okay. V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Okay. Positive rate. Gear up. The bathroom, you'd have to go out through the lobby, and it'll be on the outside of the store. All right. Yep, flaps can go up to 1. Yeah, if you keep it right at about 10 degrees, that should be fine. And we'll probably do our pattern actually at about 230 knots. So I'll speed that up a little bit. And don't be afraid to use trim as well. It's
Yep.
I'll give you your flight director back. Tax auto. Alrighty. Excellent. So we'll turn directly onto the downwind. So right at about 5 degrees, that should hold your altitude throughout a 25-degree bag. All right, lights off, engine starters off, taxi lights off, on the brakes off, gears up, no lights, flaps up, no lights. Yeah, you get quite a workout hand flying one of these.
Yeah, that's for sure. This how heavy the real yokes are?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it really is. You can see why they use the autopilot all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'd rather have a yoke than a stick.
Spoiled Airbus pilots.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like keeping her at 2,500?
Yep. We'll start the descent a little bit past midfield, and at that point we'll only bring it down to about 2,000. All right, cool. Well, we'll just head in this direction here for another 7 or 8 miles, and then we'll make the turn back.
So is the left trim button micro trim and the right macro trim?
In here, they're both the same.
Okay.
Okay, we're about midfield, so go ahead and bring us down to 2,000 feet. Just above the horizon should give you about 1,000 foot per minute descent. All right, so we'll get out to that first ring there. That's 7 nautical miles. The other one is 10. Once we get to that point, we'll start making a left. We'll slow down first, we'll make the left-hand turn, and then get her lined up with 4 right. Go ahead and start slowing us down. We'll bring it on down to 200 knots. Yep, and if you pitch for 5 degrees, it should maintain our altitude at least straight and level. Once we start getting into the turn, you're probably going to need about 6.5 degrees.
Turn now?
And yep, go ahead and start your turn. And we'll maintain 2,000 feet. Lights on, engine starters, recall, check gear. Well, we'll hold off on that.
One, 2, 0.
For right now, that should be fine. Not too long. In a second here, we'll already start. Actually, go ahead and start the turn again. Slow us down to 180. I'll set flaps 1 for us. And probably use a little bit, yeah, just a little bit less bank.
That's why there's 2 people, Philip.
That's right. All right. We're going to be a little bit to the left of the center line here. So yeah, we'll probably just use that intercept angle. I think that'll be fine. Oh,
Kind of crazy when you get into it.
yeah, it really is. 160 knots. I'll set flaps 5. And we'll do a visual approach starting off. So once you get the runway in sight, just kind of divide your attention. Okay, bring us
here.
Yep, that's right.
We're doing the right side or left side?
We're going to go for the right side. Okay, 150. And I'll have you do the honors. You can bring down the gear. Flaps coming down to 15.
The ILS is a little... So the visual out the cockpit doesn't look like what I'm seeing on the...
Right, if you look at the approach plate for 4 right, they're not coincident.
Yeah.
That's why the minimums are so high. Okay.
So we're low.
Yep, just kind of level off a little bit, and eventually we'll catch back up with it. Okay, 143 is our final approach speed. I'll set flaps 30 for us. Just kind of get ready for the balloon here. Lights on, engine starters, recalls, check gears down. 3 green. So like I said, we're touch and go. Once we touch down, half power, full power, off we go. And upon once we reach 1,000 feet, we'll start a climbing left-hand turn to 2,000. We'll get set up for 1.5 ride. All right.
It's about as ugly as my real approaches.
That's all right. It's going to take some getting used to, that's for sure. But in general terms, if you keep the nose right at about 1 degree nose high, once you grab the glide slope, it'll ride it all the way in. All right, she's all yours. And I'll give it a little bit more juice. Perfect. 70% N1's about good enough for us, and 30 degrees of flaps. All right, over the fence, 3 green, clear to land.
100. 50. 30. 20.
All right, start bringing back the power. Again, don't worry about that guy. All right, flaps up. Let's go full power. V1, rotate. V2, positive rate. All right. Well, very, very nicely done. All right. Go ahead and start a left-hand turn. We're going to turn to a heading of 330. In fact, we'll bring it up to 2,500.
Yeah. These guys are used to hearing all these sounds.
I'm sure they are. Yeah, it's
Pull up, terrain.
yeah, these will make all sorts of noise at you, but unlike an Airbus, it won't try and intervene.
Right.
You can screw yourself up all day long, and then all right. Yeah, we'll keep this distance here. I think that'll work. And go and roll out of the turn. And day or night approach on this one?
Well, let's do a night.
You got it. All right, we'll maintain 2,000. Now I'll just keep all of our lights on, I guess. Screen's gonna go dark here for a second. $110.7. All right. We got 10,000 feet of runway. 1 or 2 is fine on the auto brakes. All right. You can slow us down to 200. And we'll come out to the 10 nautical mile ring, and then we'll start our turn.
Come on, baby, trim.
There you go. Okay, perfect. So we'll go ahead and start the turn towards final. All right. Okay, we'll go for 180 knots. I'll set flaps 1. And turn right to a heading of 148 degrees. All right, that,
Used to autopilot.
no worries. All right. Go ahead and slow us down to 160. I'll set flaps 5. Go ahead and arm your speed brake. Pull it straight out first. Yep, perfect. Center tanks, you can turn those off. All right. And go ahead and drop your nose. 150. Gear down. I'll set flaps 15. Okay, 3 grade. And final approach speed of 142 knots. I'll set that 142. Yeah, it looks like we have a little bit of a light quartering tailwind from the left.
Roger. Now, does the VREP speed automatically account for a tailwind as well as a headwind?
It's mainly just due to your weight. And I imagine in the actual aircraft, yeah, it will. But it doesn't change your indicated airspeed. That's the main thing. You'll always be landing it pretty much, with the exception of weight, the same indicated airspeed. Okay.
Sink weight.
Yep.
Sink 900.
Okay. She's all yours. Over the fence, 3 green. Okay. In this case, at about 50 feet, I'd start bringing them back.
50, 30, 20, 10.
All right, pull the reversers. And speed brakes deployed, reversers up. Now we'll wait for 60.
Jeez, they're sensitive.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Not pretty, but we'll walk away from this.
Absolutely. All right, go ahead and apply manual braking. All right. And once we're around the corner, we'll just bring it to a stop. Excellent. All right. And I'm sorry, which runway would you like at Newark?
22 right.
22 right. Gotcha. All right. You can set your auto brakes there for RTO.
Philip's still in the bathroom?
All right, I'm just gonna change around a few things here. Namely with the wind. No sense in taking off with a tailwind. Let's see. Let's do 250. I'll just shift around to daytime. All right, then we'll come back in on, let's see, we'll come in.
The left, usually.
Yeah. And we'll just stick that in there for right now.
What do you think, Mama? That's weird.
All right, cool. So we'll just kind of, we're already on the runway, so we'll just give it a little bit of power. You can release your speed brake as well, or parking brake. All right. And we're stable. Okay, thrust set, speed's live. Eighty knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate. Gear up.
.400, left 190.
All right.
I think that's the noise abatement departure for them.
Yeah. Yep, you can bring them all the way up.
Then normally right around here, ATC clears you for 200.
Gotcha.
And it's a 5,000 foot. But we don't need to go up to 5, do we?
No.
Do you know
Nope.
what the pattern altitude is yet?
I think it's, for turbojets, 1,500, as far as I know. All right. Excellent. So I figure we'll enter the left downwind, just come right up the Hudson there. And I figure starting off, we'll do a crosswind landing into on the left side there. So I'll plug this in to left. Yeah, 3,000 feet's actually okay. We'll keep it down. I got it.
It's the range.
Yep. Let's see.
Got it.
Excellent. All right. Tell you what, we'll come left a few degrees here just to kind of keep us out from flying right up the middle of downtown Manhattan here. Okay, you can descend to maintain 2,000.
See the city? You're looking out the wrong window.
All right, go and start slowing us down to 200. Okay. You can go ahead and start the turn towards final now. And if it helps, you do have that that curved line there on your nav display. If you can get it.
Wind correction.
Well, it's actually just showing you where you're going to end up down here. There you go. Yeah, so we'll do our touch and go. Probably going to have to make a... yeah, once we hit 1,000, we'll make a left-hand turn, and we'll head basically for the final approach for runway 4. And then once you hit to find that intersection in here. No, we'll just concentrate on getting our rotor on the ground here at Newark, then I'll get it set up for us. All right, 180. And flaps can come down to 1. All right, 160. And flaps 5. Okay, 150, gear down. All right, flaps 15. All right, there you go. And while you're at it, 141 knots. And I'll set our flaps 30 for us. Okay, gears down 3, green, flaps down, green light. Dials is the name of the intersection.
Gotcha.
500.
Okay, gears down 3, green. Throttles are yours. There's a little bit of a split with our engines here. A little bit of asymmetric.
Touch and go.
Yes, sir.
30, 20, 10.
Okay. All right, we'll bring it up 50%. Now full power. Speed's alive. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Now let's reduce the thrust here just a little. All right, for the meantime, just fly runway heading for me, and I'll get that set up for us.
Okay, keep them in or out.
Let's see if that's the correct one. Nope. All right. Excellent. So, go ahead and give me a left-hand turn, direct dials, and we'll stick with 2,500 feet. I'll get that back for you here. I don't know what's up with that switch, but
2,500.
yeah, please. All right. So we'll go to 045. And we'll just use this as a kind of an intercept angle here. Just until we pick up the localizer for
Direct dials.
yep. Perfect. And then once we cross dials, we'll make a right-hand turn to 085 degrees. And basically head for Flushing Meadows Park or City Field. All right. Slow us down to 200.
Yeah, this is what's tricky about it because they want you at 2,500 until dials, and
Right. And then you have to
then
do
you gotta go.
it's a combat approach pretty much.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a little low. I don't think ATC is gonna mind.
And if this were a New York approach, they'd be losing their minds right
Yeah,
now.
absolutely.
All right, 180. So the key to this is just getting configured way ahead of time.
Yep.
All right, flaps 1. Yep. And just in case we're fast, just bring the auto brakes to number 3 there. All right. While you're at it, 160 knots. Flaps 5. All right. Yeah, just give it a good push there. And I'm just going to mark off 085, so once we pass dials, we'll head this, we'll do this heading here. Yeah, that is kind of a steep approach.
Yep. And I got the smokestacks. Look at that.
Excellent. Okay, 150, gear down. Flaps 15. Next one. Arm your speed brake. Okay. And almost at dials, and then we'll head direct Flushing Meadow Park. Yeah, it looks like it's a rough course, so. All right, get the park in sight about your 1 o'clock there.
Roger. Got it.
All right. That seems off to me. I don't know why. Ah, that's all right. Oh, that seems about right now, actually.
So do
Yep.
085 or
Yep, 085 ought to be fine. There you go. Yeah, we'll probably have to stick with about 1,000 feet. Yeah, if you keep the nose right about there, that should work. All right, let's get configured. So 141, and I'll set flaps 34, so you don't have to look down.
get the stadium.
All righty. Go ahead and start your turn. And I think they're probably just going to want a standard rate. Yeah, a little bit lower. There you go.
Oh, there's the runway.
All right. Gears down 3 green, flaps down green light. We're clear to land, I hope.
500.
All right, she's all yours.
Come on, baby.
That's it.
I'd be fired by now.
Nose up.
50, 30, 20.
Ooh. It definitely did not like that one.
I did not.
All right, we're going to
Go
circle.
around.
All right, full power. And we'll circle to land runway 22. It didn't help that we had a massive crosswind as well. Wind was 251 at 9, gusting 10.
Hey. Well, I asked for it.
That's all right. All right, go and bring us up to 2,000. That ought to work. It was looking good for a while. I'll give you that. It was definitely looking good.
It's also a little. It's weird.
Yeah, because the
It
sides
kinda
of the screen.
closes in on you.
That's
A
right.
little bit.
All right, let's pitch up for 10 degrees. Okay, we get it.
Making the people in the buildings nervous.
That's all right.
No, I meant the buildings down there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and we'll just climb via the Hudson here, so you can go and start making a climbing right-hand turn. I don't know what's up with the GW bridge here, but
Got a little bit of rain, it looks like.
yeah, it appears so. Or they really just don't like New Jersey. I think they picked the wrong bridge, though. I would have gone after the Tappan Zee.
Yeah, we crossed that last night.
It's a lovely bridge. Didn't they have a crane fall on it and break half of it? I think I heard that someplace. All right. Yeah, we'll just kind of do a short downwind here. All right, go and slow us down, back down to 200 knots. Okay, yep, all right, we're good. And we'll do runway 22. Go and start your turn. This will be just kind of a very long